I come across a lot of people who ask me, how am I so confident? So it's just not a one-time thing, but I always have multiple people coming towards me and ask me, Gigi, how are you so confident? Like, what makes you so confident? Now, how I obtain and train myself to be confident from my experience. So first, I would like to say that confidence is not always inside me. So I cultivate it, I always focus on it. I do not really mainly focus on just confident, because I feel like other than confident, there are also other things surrounding the confident that you should look for to help you build that center you. Because a lot of people, some of them come off across as confident, but they also come off across as cocky or too high ego or too self-centered. Like, I do not want that. Like, that is not what we want here. We want genuine confidence. Like, you just know that when someone, you see that person, like, they are genuine, they really are genuine, they're just being themselves, they're just being confident, they're just shining through from their hearts. Like, they mean no evil, but when things happen, they will stand up for themselves. They will really stand up for themselves, because they are confident enough to speak their own opinion. I think a lot of times some people are too scared to speak their own opinion. I was like that last time. Back in the day, I was like that. I was scared when I was uncomfortable, when I was scared, when I was, the fear just consumed me. I stopped being myself. I start just faking, not faking, but like just not saying anything, because I thought that that is the best outcome. But actually, you are only making yourself suffer in the process. That's what I realized. So, confidence is not everyone will have it, because you really have to keep on cultivate it. And it's not something that will be with you 24/7, but once you know how to get there, things just get better and easier. So do the hard thing first. Do the hard thing first. Face the reality, face the consequences, take the accountability, and really install in your mind that who you are, like, who are you really. Because I am able to be confident because I know what I want. I know what kind of lifestyle I want. I know what kind of friends I want. I know what kind of family I want. I know what kind of myself I want. Everybody have their different side. Yes, and it is okay to have your different side. But what about your dark side? That's right. I think to explore that confidence, you have to know your fear, the other side. Your fear, not just the light. You have to know the dark. You have to know why in a certain situation it makes you feel angry, it makes you feel uncomfortable. What is it actually? Is it from that situation alone, or there is a meaning behind it? Just keep on getting curious. Keep getting curious and curious. Why do you have this fear? What is it? What is it that really stopping you from success? Because success and confidence is in your nature. Why do I say that? Because when you look at a kid, do you think they have fear when they're young, when they're playing, when they are exploring the world? No, there's no such thing as fear. They only have curiosity. They have so much curiousness about the world. They are so in love with the world. They want to learn about new things, and they're so confident and happy. When they're happy, they're just happy. When they're sad, they're just sad. That is the confidence, because there is no fear behind their eyes. They do not take no as an answer. Because why? Because in their mind, they do not believe that exists at all. It doesn't even exist at all in their mind. Because that doesn't happen. So it will not happen in their mind. So if you are someone with confidence, you do not have confidence, just fake it until you make it. Why not? Just make it look like you're acting. Is it so wrong to act in your life? We love acting. We love acting as a wife. We love acting as a girl. We love acting as another thing because it is so playful. It is so nice to be in the acting mode. It unlocks another side of you. So when you treat it as acting till you really feel confident in it, it will be instilled in you forever. It will be instilled in you because that's your new reality. That's your new world. That's your new perspective. So confidence is another level of perspective. How do you look at things confidently? If you know you are this type of person, if you know that you are a certain type of person, then you are that person up to the core, to the end. You are it. You are that person. You are that girl. You are that guy. You are it. There's no question asked. And everything else will make it happen, will reconfirm you. Make your environment you. If you're not confident enough, it's because you have no things that will help you validate this confidence. If you always hang out with the wrong people who bring you down, who makes you uncomfortable, who keep on judging you, of course you would be having a lot of emotion, a lot of things to consider when you do something, because in the back of your mind you always think like, oh, if I do this and then they will be judging me, they will be doing this, they will think that I've changed and all that, or they will think that I'm a different type of person, blah blah blah. But the thing is, yeah, some people like to judge. Let them be. Let them judge. But it stops you from doing the greatest thing that you will ever do. That is being yourself. Why are you living for others? Why are you living for others? Do you think they will care if you live for them? Do you think they will really care? No, they will not care. The reason why some people bring you down is because they see something in you that you don't see it yourself. The reason why a lot of people will say things that triggers you is because they see that potential in you. And do you really think again? Do you really want their words to stop you or their action to stop you? Like, do you really want them to really bother you in your life? Are they really up to qualify up there to really be in your world? You decide your world. Even if they are family, even if they are close blood, you get to decide, because the moment you decide, you change your world perspective. You do not change them. You do not want to change them at all, because when you try to change others, you put the blame on others, and it takes so much energy from you. It takes so much energy from you. You can feel yourself just like dispersing energy out when you put other as the reason why, oh, if they only do this and then I will become this. No, why don't you become that person first? Why wait for them? Why wait? Do not wait. Do not ever wait. Do it for yourself. Be that person now. Change little by little. You do not need a big change. You do not need a big change. Imagine one day you change one thing about yourself. You cultivate a new skill, you have a new habit, new routine, new love interest, new hobbies, new self-care, new friends, new way of working out with relationship, new knowledge. If every single day you just take 10 minutes of your moment to search for new knowledge, in a year time, in a year, you literally will change, because you will be so different from when you start. It's the baby steps. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's why is everybody trying to get to the end of the goal? Or if I get a house and then I will be so secure, or if I get a boyfriend, or if I get a partner, my life will be like this. I will always I have to always wait for that person, Prince Charming, or like that special one to come out. When you put yourself in that situation, literally, you are just a bystander. You are not the creator of your life. No, you are not. You are just a side character. Do you think you want to be that kind of side character who just get neglected at the side? No, you're not. You're the main character of yourself. That's not you. So why do you think like that? Do you think that not everyone is suffering? Like, do you think that the people who had it perfect, they always have it perfect in their life? No, there's always gonna be a difficult situation. There's always gonna be a hardship. But throughout that hardship, it reconfirms their belief about themselves. That's why they change from a hardship. They grow from a hardship. They really, really learn from the hardship. But did you do that? Or did you try to excuse the situation? Do you try to use other people as an excuse? Hardship is always going to happen in your life, in my life. I always have hardship. I had a lot of hardship too. I had a difficult childhood. If I tell you what happened to me in my childhood, the memories that I have, you would have no idea I grew up like that. You have no idea. Because why? Because I make it look easy. Because that is not my reality. My past is not my reality. My past does not dictate me now. So it doesn't even look like I struggle. Do you think I do not have struggle when I started working? Do you think I do not have struggle in my life? But I see my struggle differently. I see now, my struggle happened, yes. Maybe this person betrayed me, for example. But when I start thinking, oh, this person betrayed me. Now, should I put the blame on this person? Or should I put it on myself? Because actually, I am in the wrong too. Because I allow this person to come into my life and do that to me. I allow it because of my easiness at first, or my people pleasing, or like other factors. Explore yourself. Do not be hard. Do not be hard on yourself, first thing. But explore yourself in a way without judgment. Do not ever judge. Guys, judging people is so bad. Like, always be neutral. Because why? Once you judge something, that lesson will come upon you. That lesson will fall upon you. You will never be secure. You will never really be truly happy, even if you are having everything that you want. Because in the back of your mind, you always have fear of losing it. So, do not be judging others through their lesson, because that is something that they have to go through. That is their path. That might be their path. So when you are interfering that, when you don't know anything about that person, then you better just put your focus on yourself. Put the energy on yourself, and you will see it like a fruit being growing, like a seed growing into bearing fruits, and then dying again, and then growing again, dying, growing, dying, growing. That's how it's supposed to be. We see it in our life. Nature displays it so clearly. Plants display it so clearly. They reach out for the light. But during the nighttime, during the dark, they also do their work. It's the balance between the light and the dark that makes something grow, that grows something. And you can decide who you want to be. You get to decide that yourself. So do whatever it is that can make you feel confident, like filling your space with stuff that you love. Because when you see that thing that you love every single day, you will feel good. Feeling yourself around people who are supportive, who are genuinely there for you, and having a certain healthy way to release some stress, because it is normal to have stress. But what is not normal is having stress, being in a stressful situation for too long, because we have to change. Like whenever you're stressed, whenever you have bad energy with you, or bad feeling angry, those type of emotion, those are the emotion that can help you change, help you grow, because those are the emotion that can be the most creative. People create from their saddest moment because they want to do something. They want to convert that energy into something beautiful for people to remember, or serve the people, or serve for a purpose. It is not hard to be confident. When you think that it is hard, then it is hard. If you keep telling yourself that it is not hard, it is easy for me, everything, even though it is hard at first, it will become easier and easier and easier, because you choose every single day to do the hard thing. You choose it yourself. And when you choose the hard thing in a long time, it will become easier. And then you can choose another hard thing to do again. And then it gets easier and easier, easier and easier. Things doesn't always get easier at first. Things doesn't always look easy, or things is not very easy at first. But when we give it time, give patience, give water, give nurture, give our own energy to it, always believe that something good will come out of it. Give it time. The time will prove every single thing. It will prove to you. Now this proof, when it happens to you, literally it will feel like, oh, it's normal. It's normal for me. So I move on to the next thing. I celebrate it. I learn about it in the journey. Now I will feel like, oh, it's normal for me. And then I can move on to the next thing again. Set a next goal again. Move forward again to my life. I will not make it look like a big deal. Like, wow, I got this, keep on saying that. No, because I am this. I know I am this. It's just that my reality is not confirming that yet. So I'm just waiting for it to be confirmed. Like, I have the patience, I have the talent, I have the skill, I have the mindset, I have the work cut out for this. So I know I'm this already. But I will just allow time to catch up to my mind. Now that is true confidence, because You're so firm like a tree because you know that your roots is so deep into the soil, because you plant your roots deep inside. When good things happen, that's not the highlight. The most important thing is when bad things happen, how will your roots determine the tree? You are a tree. You can learn so much from a tree. Look at the tree. Look how firm, how stable, how much knowledge, how much energy they have. Do you think they just straight away have it? No. They learn. Not everything comes out perfect at the start. If everything is perfect at the start, then what is the fun in living? If you cannot feel pain, how can you feel the true happiness? If you can't feel a certain type of emotion, now when you're truly happy, do you think you will truly reach that happiness? So yeah, now ask yourself, today, how can you be confident? What is the one thing that you can do? One little thing that you can do today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day again to help you be confident. So that's it from me. Bye.